I have bare rooted the tree, and again some very long roots, as you can see. I'm going to trim the roots right round, and for that we're going to use this these root scissors. Firstly, all the roots going above and out of the turntable, and it's a bit difficult. I'm right-handed and the left hand is getting in the way, but I'm going to sort of tidy this up, get a nice round root ball, and sort of keep pruning. I think I'll lift it up and do it that way. You can still see what I'm doing. We did dunk it in a tub of water, and so it's been left there for quite some time to make sure that it doesn't dry out. And now I'm going to remove some of these sort of thicker roots, which is roots like this one. So I'll remove it, go as far down as I can. So that's out, and same thing with these thicker roots. And this side, these are too high, but there's too few of these, so I'm going to leave them until we have more roots further down. I'll just take some off from right at the top. So there's some reduction. They're too high up and compared to the other side of the tree, so I'll be pulling the tree out of the pot. At every repot I tend to do that. Remove this one and a little bit more. Right, I think I'm going to leave it at that. That should do for now, and just comb them out once more and see if any further adjustment is needed, if any more reduction is needed. So I'm going to reduce this a little bit more from here. And I quite went off camera there slightly. I quite like the look of these roots. They are coming out in a radial fashion. Oops, there's another one growing upwards and outwards, so we'll take that out. And that should do. So we will start potting it up now. I prepared the pot. As you can see, the mesh is in, the wires to secure these are like hairpin bins, and they secure the mesh, and these are the anchor wires for the tree, and that's the other side of the pot. And I'm going to start off with a bit of grit at the bottom to cover up the drainage holes, and then make a mound with this soil. And we'll start setting our tree into the pot. It's difficult because there is not a great deal to hold it down except these very thin roots, so I don't have a choice. I'll go under these roots, let these roots not take them with the wire. So I've move these roots and then go from here. Just positioning the wires so that they go over the thicker roots. I'm just going to turn it and up. Now pull and turn, pull, release and turn to take up the slack. Now I'm going to put more soil in before continuing with the final sort of positioning and tightening of the anchor wires. So add more soil. This is cat litter, very similar to Akidama. Right, we have finished repotting, and I'm going to just tighten up the anchor wires now. And it's just pull and tighten and release. Now just test it. Now the tree is very, very secure. When I try to move it, the whole pot moves. And I'm now going to cut the wire and bury it, and we will now give it a very thorough soaking. It needs one. Just bury this wire under here, hide it. That should do. And same thing with this side. Cut and bury. It's been given a very thorough soak to make sure that the roots and the soil are completely wet. We had bare rooted it, so it needs a lot of TLC and intensive care. The tree will be kept out of sun for at least 2 weeks, and it will be watered thoroughly every day, and that basically is all the care that it needs, and there will be no feeding until after that time. And this is the view of the tree from the top while it's being watered.